What is up, guys? I have this Qliphoth deck profile for you guys to check out. It was in my last two duel videos, and I have been playing it for like 2 or 3 days now. Hardcore playing it, and I've only lost one game out of maybe 45, 44. And the only reason I lost was because my Wi-Fi connection, it like lagged and I timed out. So the only reason I lost was because I timed out, because my Wi-Fi was shitty. Other than that, this deck is awesome as all hell. And we should be getting this archetype hopefully by November, December. I don't remember the pack name that that this will be coming out in, but let's get right into the deck profile. Triple tool, pretty much your main card in the deck. You want to get to this card as quick as possible, because this card allows you to search for any other Qliphoth monster or card in your deck, so your Qliphoth Sacrifice, or your Killers, or any of your other Qliphoth monsters. Triple Qliphoth Killer. This card is your boss monster of the deck. This motherfucker is OP like a motherfucker, because once he's summoned, he's unaffected by spell and trap effects and the activated effects of monsters that have lower original levels or ranks than this card. So anything level 10 or lower doesn't affect this motherfucker. Also, his effect, you can, I believe it says your opponent. You activate this effect, your opponent sends one monster from their side of the field or in their hand or to the graveyard. So pretty much it makes your opponent ditch a monster from either their hand or their field. And any monster special summoned, all special summon monsters on the field lose 500 attack. My fault, guys. It's been a long day. Okay, and then you got 2 shell. This isn't the best of the Qliphoth monsters. That's why we're only running 2 of him and 3 of everything else. Pretty much if you get him out with your Qliphoth get one of your other Qliphoths out with Qliphoth Sacrifice and then sacrifice for him, he can attack twice and he does difference damage, so that's pretty awesome. I run in triple disc because when this card's on your Pendulum Zone, all your Qliphoth monsters gain 300 attack points, which is not bad at all because it also works with Qliphoth Killer. Triple Genome and Triple Archive, the 2 best Qliphoths after Tool and Killer, in my opinion, because when these guys are tributed, Genome lets you destroy a spell and trap card on the field, and Archive lets you bounce a monster. I believe it says target one monster on the field, return the target to the hand. Yeah, so you can bounce a monster on the field. So if you pendulum summon these guys and go for Killer, pretty much you can just shut your opponent down at that point. And their effects are optional, so you don't have to activate their effects if you tribute summon for them and your opponent doesn't have something for you to bounce. You can just not do their effects. So that's your Qliphoth engine of monsters. We're also running triple card D to get that draw power in, and also going first since you don't get to draw a card. Usually I like opening with this, Pot of Duality and a Summoner's Art, and maybe some of your back row protection here, because then I'll just go Pot of Duality, Summoner's Art, and drop card, activate tool, search, and draw 2 cards. You know, whatever it may be. So triple card for speed. 1 Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is boss. You could probably drop this for Torrential, or you know, another Mirror Force or Wiretap or whatever. Triple Summoner's Art, because you want to get the tool as quick as possible. I mean, yes, if you draw into your 3 tools, this card is dead once you draw into it, or once you get all 3 tools, this card is dead. But it still helps you get to this card quicker. 2 Pot of Duality, for consistency reasons, to just get through your deck a little bit faster. Triple MST, mainly because stuff like Mirror Force and Deep Prison did go back up to 3, and Lance is still a thing. So if you can MST the Lance before you summon a monster, or MST your Mirror Force or their MSTs and D prisons before you attack. You know, that always helps. 2 lance. I was playing 3, but then I was like, I'm gonna play my body as a shield, and well, I just been playing the 2. And one, my body as a shield. Triple Qliphoth sacrifice. This card is boss because any one of your Qliphoth monsters here, you can summon as a level 4, and you activate this card, and then that monster gains 300 attack, and it can be used as 2 sacrifices. So if you only have 1 genome and 1 archive, you can activate this, tribute those 2 for killer instead of tributing 3, and then this lets you search. So with this, you can add any one of your Qliphoth monsters to your hand, which is perfect. You can add a tool if you don't have a tool. You can add an archive. You can add a disc. You can add whatever you need. You can add a killer, whatever it may be for that turn. 1 bottomless, 1 mirror force, 2 D prisons, and 1 black horn of heaven. You could probably drop black horn of heaven for something like warning or wiretap or another mirror force or whatever you guys want to play. And I was testing this deck around with an extra deck at first, but I realized this deck doesn't need an extra deck. Being that it went 45 and 1 or 44 and 1, there's really no need for the extra deck at all because you don't go into them. You just drop your killer and go for game. So guys, that's the deck profile. In the comment section down below, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's anything you guys think I should be playing, anything maybe I shouldn't be playing. I know there's a couple other builds out there for this deck right now, but this has been the most consistent for me. That's just me. Also guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked the deck profile, and don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content.